Now, this table, you're gonna notice it has a big mirror in the bottom. You would
Right, I seen
normally put
that.
a candle or lantern there. That was
Yeah.
for electricity days.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's how it gave you extra lighting.
Oh,
Ladies
okay.
made good use of that lower mirror, helping each other check petticoats and making sure ankles are properly covered.
Don't miss the ankles. That's where it all begins.
All right, this is a pantry. And of course, we're gonna use it like storage, an old closet. Back in that day, it was their pantry where they stored dry goods and canned goods. Little Helen wrote in her book how entertaining it was the day she locked her mom in the pantry and figured out what a key was for.
Oh,
She wrote, it was most entertaining as I go out to sit on the front porch and I could feel the floor vibrate for more than 3 hours.
oh,
I could not hear my mother that day, but I sure could feel her.
oh,
I'm
Lordy.
still laughing about 3 hours later when
3
somebody comes
hours.
in the house and lets my poor mom out of the pantry. It was just funny.
Oh, Lordy.
Oh, she was a little character. This piece of furniture they call a fainting, swooning couch.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen a couple of those in the South.
Karsh took this picture of Helen. Miss Helen is 69. It's a pretty famous photo of Helen.
Yeah.
Quite often.
Yep.
Karsh was famous for the shadows, contrast, black and white photos.
Oh.
Normally studying his subjects in their home, finding something they love to do. Miss Helen loved to read more than anything in the world. She wrote in one of her books how she wanted to hear more, but she knew her teacher needed to rest her eyes. With Annie, with poor eyesight, would spend many, many hours and days reading books and signing them into Helen's hand.
Awesome.
1954, as Tuscany and the family gotten together with Helen, they formed that privately owned Helen Keller board. Now, the family lived here to about 1952. Remember, it's 85% original in the main house.
Right.
When you go to the little house, it's like stepping back in time. Open up the storm doors, it's 100% original because of that.
Ooh.
Helen was 74 years old. She spoke to the crowd that day, and that was her last time to be in Tuscany in her birth home at age 74. But
Okay.
she also got to live long enough to see the next deafblind graduate from a college. That same year, this home opened to the public, so it was pretty special.
Wow.
And remember, we're not state, government, city, county funded. Whatever we bring in keeps us open to the public, souvenirs, donations, miracle worker play. This is one of your little oil lamps as well. Now the museum room, you remember, is beautifully labeled, has tons of things in there about Helen's life, famous people she met, places she traveled, places she visited. It used to be a bedroom. It was Miss Eveline Keller's bedroom. We always called her Aunt Ev, but she always lived here as she never married.
Mm-hmm.
Now outside you've got the kitchen and cook's bedroom, out the back door here to the right.
Oh,
To the
okay.
right, you actually got the pump where Helen learned her first word.
Oh,
You got
wow.
The little ice house. The hole in the ground is 205 years old. Top part's been rebuilt.
Wow.
But we wanted our visitors to be able to see what the ice house looked like as they used to cut ice from the Tennessee River. And when you go to the little cottage, you're going to make sure you open up the storm doors where you can see everything in there. The
Okay.
left of the property, you got the Lions Walk in memory and honor of Helen. Helen wrote that speech you're going to hear playing over there.
Oh, wow.
She wrote it and verbally spoke it in 1925, challenging the Lions organization to become Knights of the Blind, and that's why they do what they do today. Now, that's an actor, it's not Helen's voice. If you want to hear Helen's voice, you can pull up YouTube.
Yeah,
There's a little clip.
I have.
Helen and Annie demonstrating the vibration
Yep.
technique. Public
Yep.
Network, PBS, you can documentary on Helen,
Yep.
you can hear her speaking.
Mm-hmm.
Helen wrote, learning how to speak through vibration was hard, painful, and tiring, and that's something she wanted to learn how to do more than anything in the world, speak clear as everybody else did, but she had a hard time doing that. Now you also got a piece of history. You've got a loblolly pine tree back here that is the moon tree. The seeds to the tree went to the moon and back with hundreds of other seeds, and as they brought them back, forestry group out of Mississippi took those seeds. As they grew, they got planted in places like Space and Rocket Center, Botanical Gardens, Montgomery Capitol. There's one in some part of Florida. Ours is the loblolly pine tree. So it was in the 70s, I think it's 1976 when that loblolly pine tree was planted there. It's got a metal plaque under it.
Wow.
Then there's an 1800s log cabin. It's a replica of what used to be on this property when it was an old self-sufficient plantation home. It's from a Franklin County plantation home. Something very special is done back there called Camp Courage. Camp Courage is 4th, 5th, 6th grade children that get to come here for a 3-day camp. UNH student teachers work with those kids back there, and they do arts and crafts and candle making. They're from all over the world. They're not just from the state of Alabama. They can be from any state. And we have a lot of people that sponsor and help get the kids and the family here. So that's one of the things we use that for. It gives them the Helen Keller experience, the student teachers, the Ann Sullivan experience. Behind the big brown building is the outdoor theater area where the Miracle Worker play is performed in the month of June. Every Friday and Saturday night, 8 o'clock, over around 10:15, 65 years this next year.
Wow.
Then you've got the public bathrooms back here as well. Now upstairs, remember the children's bedrooms, Helen and Annie's on the left, boys on the right, trunk room in the middle has more clothes than Helen's. And the museum room is beautifully labeled. And if you've got any questions, me or another hostess is always available to answer them.
Thank you very much.
Anybody got any questions?
I don't think we can think of anything that hasn't been covered.
She does. Go ahead and ask me, Suzanne.
I know the answer, so I'm not going to do that to you.
Go ahead, but they might want to know. Ask
Yeah.
me. I may have not told them. What?
Yeah, what is
told me
it?
everything you could possibly ever think of to say.
Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
I tried.
That was beautiful. Yeah.
Except when you say students from UNA, if they're not from here, they don't know what that means. So you need to say University of North Alabama.
Oh, University of North Alabama. Is
Go
for
Lions.
student teachers. University of North Alabama.
So you know,
are
I'm one of
student
those
teachers.
that's going to correct you, so you don't
No.
make me.
I love
Well,
UNA
that's correct.
too.
You know that some people don't
Anything
know what
starts with
UNA
U,
is.
so it's a university. I go to a couple
Yeah,
of
University of North Alabama is where those student teachers come from Camp Courage.
Rest. Yep. I got all that.
And a lot of them are really special because they know how to sign and everything for these children that
Okay.
are partially deaf or blind. So it's pretty
I'm going to
sweet.
keep this.
Is it open
for?
for-
But the director wanted me to give
Wow.
you.
Start from the beginning and I'll tell you.
Is it open all for a whole day?
I came in right around, I heard
Jeez.
a couple things, but I didn't.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna step in here to the museum. I am blown away by this. This is way more than the average Joe can take in. Holy cow, man! This is incredible. But this ain't about me.
She's out in the back. She was working on some pages and stuff, yeah.
In 1820,
I was,
Man, oh,
yeah.
man.
Oh, she's okay. Yeah, I've known her for 30 years. She's my best friend, so, yeah, she knows. Did you walk in? Yeah. Now, Loris, this particular statue, this replica there, in the Smithsonian in Washington.
Yeah.
So it's this very same statue, the artist that created two, one for Washington and one for the home. One for the home.
Did I tell you that I was going to Washington?
Oh, and you'll be able to see this.
Yeah, I've got this week in Alabama, and I made Janine to arrange my flight back via Washington DC, so I can have like 4 or 5 days
Oh
there.
wow!
Go to the Bible Museum while you're there.
Yeah.
Get some inspiration. No, I'm kidding you.
No, but my idea was to go
Yeah,
to the
we would.
Smithsonian's.
Yeah, and you
and,
would too, and I'd love to go to the Bible Museum and just
I
see
don't
what
think
it looks
there's
like.
anything here, guys, that you can really read.
I
You
think
might
so.
be able to
I
squeeze
really
in something
do.
unfocused.
Yeah. I think that's an interesting thing to have. 'Cause I would love to see all
Boy.
those. Some of those Bibles are just huge and big, and you wonder how anybody could
A
have
miracle worker. Yeah, this is based upon her life. Of course, everybody already knows that.
Sometimes she had a lot of dogs, I understand.
the German Shepherd.
She did, but most of them were not seeing eye dogs. They were just dogs.
Yeah.
She just,
1878, a year later, proper time to wait.
now this one says German Shepherd,
Yeah.
but she always had, she had lots of different dogs.
Man, oh man! And here's her.
Yeah, I would like
Original
to have
books.
that book, My Religion, to see what she says in here. Because a lot of people will say that Helen Keller was an atheist, but she wasn't. Now, early on, she may not, she may not have had a really strong belief, but as she aged, she more and more would talk about God. She would feel the presence of God or something like that. I don't know how deeply. Yeah, she.
This is amazing, guys. So we're gonna go outside, guys.
Darkness, dunkelheit.
Oh, okay.
Beautiful.
Because, 3 days of